between like the storm and everything, it was kind of scary. So we're really glad you guys are all here. How many of you are here for the first time? Wow, a lot of new faces. Dang. Okay. So, how many of y'all are veterans? Let's see the veterans. That is great. Okay, so who came from the farthest? Who think they came from like the farthest away? Anybody? Far away? Y'all local? Okay, that's cool.
Almost 12 actually, yeah.
12 hours? Yeah.
I heard Colorado.
Jesus. Anyone not from Tennessee, Georgia, or North Carolina? Okay.
I'm not.
Florida.
Alabama. So, where from? Other than Kentucky, Virginia? Colorado back.
Oh, there's the winner.
Woo!
Anyone further than Colorado?
Well, I think there's somebody from Washington, but they might not be here. So, yes, welcome again to Furry Takeover 2024 Dynamite. As you can see, all of our wonderful dinosaur decor. We have a major upgrade this year, obviously with this beautiful space, and you can see all of our wonderful decorations around, as well as some of the amazing banners over there. There's one of them, here's the option. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and get right started with opening ceremonies. So, first off, as you guys know, I am Tony the Bear, and here is our wonderful head of relations and my handler. We have Cerberus.
Hi.
And of course, all of this is made possible by our wonderful con chair, Fenris. He's out there somewhere.
I'm right in front of you.
Yeah, there we go. He's going to make all this possible. And as I mentioned a minute ago, with our wonderful banners and all of the art, we have our wonderful guest of honor, art guest of honor. Next slide. Which is Circus, or artsy animal. I don't know if they're here right now, but they're probably over at Dealer's Den. But yeah, so they did all our wonderful art, so big round of applause for them.
Be sure to go check them out, please. Go give them some business.
They have a lot of cute plushies, and a lot of other great stuff, and they were such a pleasure to work with, get all of this set up, and yeah, so once again, we've got a lot of wonderful things for you guys this weekend. Specifically, this is our first year ever in this main events hall. We've never been able to get in this, but thanks to the ongoing support from you guys, we've grown and we've been able to get like awesome decorations, a super great space. We've got a lot of events planned in here later today. What?
It's on his wrist.
Oh.
The fur hanging on his wrist.
Oh, you had a fuzzy.
I had a fuzzy, whoops. So, yeah, so later today, we are going to have, so actually, first off, let me start off. Last year, we had a total of 374 attendees. That was a big growth. This year, I'm not saying the exact number yet, but I will say, we have surpassed that by a considerable margin in pre-reg alone. So, thank you guys so much for telling your friends how awesome, how fun FTO is. You know, I know it's a little bit rainy, but you know we'll make it work. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. So yeah, we've got lots of events planned in here. We got lots of growth. We have the new and improved Fursuit Headless Lounge just around the corner there. I'm sure many of you guys will be taking advantage of that. I know I will. We've got an actual dedicated panel room. If any of you guys were here last year, so what was the Dealer's Den is now what the Game Room is. So it's the only one that's kind of up the hill. And what was our sort of main events is now where Dealer's Den is. So we've moved all around, but it's all for us going to have bigger and better growth. So yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to read the notes over here.
So we got karaoke this afternoon back, which will be in panel room.
Yeah, and I'll be there. I'll be singing something fun. So you guys come out and sing, sing in Fursuit even. That'd be cool. We've got Fursuit games later on today, which I think is our first ever Fursuit games. It'll be here in main events. And I'll be there for that too. So you guys definitely come out. We have some fun. And then we've got our mingle tomorrow, which I think we had one of those the last few years. So we'll have that. I believe that's right after the picture.
Right before.
Right before the picture. Okay, so yeah, we'll be mingling at fursuits anyways, and then we've got our big picture tomorrow. If it's really rainy and muddy, we'll probably have that inside. Where there's a lot of kind of conflicting reports right now. Some people say, I mean, we might actually, the rain might actually stop today. So we'll see. But oh yeah, and as some of you guys already know, you probably already said. Some of you guys who had the upper levels of registration or got the breakfast, that's served right here every morning if y'all have that registration level. So let's see. Next. Oh, yeah, I cannot read that at all. Oh, I should have made that a better font color. Okay, so yeah, first two games later today. Picture.
Putt-putt, but that is a giver.
Yeah, so we normally have putt-putt for you guys who haven't been here before, and the way we typically do that is that we have all the non-suitors go first, because they're faster and, have some more fingers. And then we have just the suitors specifically go. If that's not washed out by the rain, again, we don't know. it could change at any moment. But if it's not washed out by the rain, just you guys be wary that those are separate times for a reason. We want to keep the fursuiters moving, and we want them to be able to go through because we know they need a lot more, guidance, and it might be a little bit more difficult to putt-putt while you're not really able to see or grab things as well with big paws. So that will be tomorrow if it doesn't get rained out. Sunday we also have again. The traditional Nerf war that we usually have in the morning. Any of you guys like Nerf war in here? Anybody? So we have a new host for that. That is Twiggy. Twiggy, yeah. Is Twiggy here? Twiggy here? Woo.
No, it's not here.
Okay. Well, anyways, Twiggy's awesome, and he's got lots of cool stuff planned for you guys. And even if it's too muddy or rainy or whatever, it does not matter. We're just gonna move it in here. So you guys get ready for Nerf war. It's gonna happen somewhere. So we got that, and after closing ceremonies on Sunday, we will also have our tradition of tie-dyeing our con shirts. Where are we gonna have that? We'll figure it out. Again, we're so a really big update this year, which we were not expecting at all. I'm sure you guys probably saw on the promotion materials, the website, whatever. We were really emphasizing everyone bring walkie-talkies, but if you haven't noticed, the Wi-Fi's working pretty okay. So
yeah.
We can give you guys updates on Telegram, and presuming the internet stays working as it is, because we've got they've installed Wi-Fi repeaters everywhere. So that'll be great. So we'll be able to let you guys know. But if anybody isn't on Telegram or just really wants to use a walkie-talkie still, we're designating channel 5 as the FTO Con chat. So if any of y'all are still tuned into that, then have at it. Feel free to talk to your friends and stuff on there. Let's see. We got anything else on the slide? Oh yeah.
If we can.
The bonfire, one of our other special, traditions we have here at FTO. Again, the forecast, it might stop raining today, but typically that's every night at 8. We've got free hot dogs and free marshmallows for everybody who signed up. And so if that's at the Fire Pit 22, if we're going to have it, again, we'll let you guys know if we have to switch things up. If we do have to switch things up though, that would be in the Oak Suite parking, which is right in front of Game Room, I believe.
Yes.
And we'll have like a tarp, and we'll grill some hot dogs. We'll make it work. If any of y'all were here in, I think it was 2021, we rained then too, and we had individually blowtorch marshmallows. We did not have a plan then, but we made it work, and we have a plan now. We have more space, and we'll make it work. And we're gonna make sure you guys have fun no matter what. So Any other notes in there?
Just this year we actually have the schedule you can download on the website with the Wi-Fi working. You can get that on your phone or have the printed schedule. But those are just some notes on that.
Okay. Additional notes on the schedule. The printed schedule which you guys picked up at registration, they have a few tiny little errors. So the big one being, so originally we were moving the how to drive and tail a dragon panel. The slaying the dragon panel was going to be in the Oak Suite parking, but I think now we're moving that inside.
It's going to game.
And then the other one, so that and motorcycle tours are now both going to be in the game room because it's still raining. So
And the disc golf discussion.
and yeah, the disc golf, which before was actually playing disc golf, if it's all rainy and muddy out there, that's just gonna be a disc golf panel, I suppose. Now also in the game room. So those are in different places. And then there were a few like smaller errors. Like I think on one place where on the printed schedule where it's supposed to say parking, it says like par 7 king. So I kind of identify with that because I was like, I'm really bad at mini golf, especially in suits. So I'm like, yeah, it's like par 7. I'm like the king of par 7. You know? So I can do that or not. But yeah. So putt-putt and the disc golf and the lake paddle might also get canceled, but if it's sunny on Sunday morning, then maybe it won't. I think there's the nature walks. That's kind of dependent on the hosts of it, because if it's not like super duper stormy, I mean, I guess you guys can still go hike out there if y'all want. So more power to you. Just be careful, be safe. That's the most important thing. Everyone needs to stay safe. We don't need any injuries. We know a lot of you guys were already, driving the dragon to get up here, and that's quite a ride for somebody, especially in the dark and in the rain. So we appreciate all you guys making it out here this weekend. Let's see.
We already said bonfire moved to game room parking lot, and then they have ponchos at the general store.
Yeah, everyone go get a poncho, like seriously, or an umbrella or something. Okay, so we've got some more additions to how we have identified ourselves as staff. So there was some confusion. People didn't really see the badges up close last year or something like that. So we've got clearly delineated for all staff. We will have a black reflective vest like Serby has here. For volunteers, they have one just like that, but it's the bright yellow reflective color. Is any volunteers in the audience want to volunteer to stand up?
No. Stand up for us. It's the yellow vest like this.
Yeah, there you go. There's volunteering. Yeah. And then also they could, for those who could be staff or volunteers for the security, we have the same kind of vests that are blue. Do you have any security in here?
It looks exactly the same. It's just the blue color.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is over there. So, yeah. And you'll see the actual badges themselves. We've got the different colors for staff versus volunteer. So you can keep up with anybody who has any of those articles. And if you have a question or you need assistance or something's not going right and you just need to get in touch with somebody, you can grab a hold of any of us and we'll be sure to get it taken care of as soon as we can, the best way that we can. Lanyards. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have already been through, with registration, you've already picked, the kind of sort of con code. You've got green, yellow, and red. And green means, yes, give me hugs, I'm okay with hugs, please give me hugs, high fives, way to go. You go ahead. Yellow is please ask. So if you see someone with a yellow lanyard, then, maybe they do want hugs, maybe they're still, good to go with, high fives, hugs, whatever. But just be sure to ask them, be respectful of their boundaries. And then finally we have red, which is just please do not engage in physical interaction with the person. All minors are required to have a red lanyard. And it doesn't mean that minors can't hug anyone, it's just that you don't need to go initiate that with a minor, So yeah, we just ask that everybody pay attention to the lanyards and badges and make sure that you respect each other's boundaries and we'll all have a good time. Food. I love food. Probably too much. But So yeah, just a reminder, in case you guys haven't heard it a billion times before, for the first time at Bond, practice the 6-2-1 rule. That is 6 hours of sleep, 2 meals a day minimum, and 1 shower. I mean, please, 1 shower, at least. And so it can get kind of crowded here, especially with the different food venues we have here. They went and renamed them. There's still a sign right there at the grill. It's called the Wildwood Grill still, but it's now called Quill's Canteen. I think we actually I might have misspelled that. But anyway, yeah. So Quill's is now it's the grill. It's literally right there. Yeah, that way. Yeah, they can get backed up pretty quick. They're supposed to be tacking on an 18% gratuity for anybody here just as part of FTO. So be wary that, tipping is part of the bill. Same thing as we've got Hazel's up at the lodge. When you go staying in the lodge, that's another place you can go get some really good food at. And then if y'all are wanting to just buy some food to have in your cabins, there's the general store. They also have the ice cream parlor there, which is really great. Which is down a ways where you guys would have had to check in for your room. It's where check-in is now. And then we have the pit stop, which is kind of more on the edge of for the map.
Yeah, it's right as you come into the resort.
Yeah. So
Gas station.
The gas station.
yeah, the gas station. Yeah, you guys can get all of your shopping needs in those places. Just to be completely transparent with you guys, we are 100% independent con. We're not associated with any kind of groups or anything, so your continued support is very much appreciated. As you see here, we have highlighted there, again, that's our con chair, Fenris. He's the wolf and all the promotional materials. We have an auction later today. Actually, it's Saturday, sorry, my bad. Which we will be auctioning all of these wonderful things you see over here, and possibly some more, as well as way over in the corner, you see that giant board that says please cover me with stickers. Please do that. If you guys have stickers, you guys like stickers, I know you guys do, make sure you put them on that board. Just completely cover that board. That board itself, once it's covered in stickers, is also going to be auctioned, and then at the end of the weekend, whoever has won that auction will take it home, and we can help you. We'll probably cut it in half so you can fit it in your car. But it's yeah. So make sure you put stickers all over that. And we've been asked by Fontana Village Resort, please do not go putting stickers at other random places. People got to clean that up, and yeah. So just be considerate where you're placing stickers. Of course, share stickers amongst each other and share stickers on the board, and it'll be great. So let's see.
Donations for the auction.
We also have donations, like you can donate something to the auction, or you can just donate to FTO. We really appreciate it. Again.
He turned it off.
He turned it off here.
Oh no, my call.
That's you're in your own mix.
No gar.
Due to technical difficulties.
Bear noises? Okay. Yay. Alright. We're back. We're back, chat. Okay. So yeah. So auctions, donations to the auction, and let's see.
100% of what you give or we make goes back into this. This is all about y'all.
Yeah, we're not making a profit. Literally 100% of the money that comes from FTO goes right back into FTO. That's how we've been able to have this growth, how we've been able to have this new fantastic main event space. All of this is 100% for you guys. So, if you guys want to come back to see us next year, see it there, just get bigger, then definitely, show up to the auction, tell your friends, just it'll be great. And yeah, there's Fenris there being highlighted. There he is, yeah. Oh yes, and if you want to, for next year, so This con is, again, 100% only possible by all the tremendous help we get from our volunteers and our staff. But we need a lot of volunteers, so yes, a big round of applause for volunteers. So, seriously. I cannot emphasize that enough. Especially, a big shout out to all the volunteers, especially who stepped up and helped us get all this set up yesterday. Like, normally we would get here and be working until like 3 in the morning, and we were actually able to eat dinner last night, so that was amazing. So we've got, so if you guys want to participate in helping with FTO Lend to Helping Paul, and you want to volunteer next year, the way that it works is that if you volunteer, 10 hours? I think 14 hours. 14 hours, then the following year, you can have your registration covered. So if you're interested in that, then after the con, you can go online and apply for a volunteer position, and we'll get you signed up, and you can help out and just keep making this con even better and more awesome.
And do we have any staff in here? I think they're mostly working. We have Kixie here. Stand up,
That's Gray.
And Gray, our fire master. So these are actually staff who help us year round. So let's give them a big round of applause. And as you see them out the back, please.
Let's see. Take next slide. Oh yeah. A little note. We've got we've got some more 18 plus events this year. So this year, kind of similar in the mode of like FWA's Moonlight Festival or whatever. We've got our Twilight Market, which will be here in main events from 6 to 10, I believe, tomorrow. That is again 18 plus only. So you guys can come check that out. There'll be a drag show, variety show, some 18 plus karaoke. If you guys want to sing something that's not quite appropriate for the other karaoke, you guys can do that. But if you just want to sing karaoke, we have got a lot more karaoke this year. That's going to be the panel room both today and tomorrow, I believe. At the Twilight Market, we're also going to have 80 vendors, so you guys can go buy all your 18 plus stuff there and support some of the vendors who are also in the dealer's den, but they'll be here too. So let's see. Again, for any 18 plus events, not just the Twilight Market, but anything that's marked on the schedule is 18 plus, make sure that in addition to having your badge with you, you also bring your legal federal ID. So we need to be able to see that you are, 18 and over, which is most of you, but still, we gotta do that. So we got some last notes. So again, we've got Telegram, we got the walkie-talkies, that's channel 5. If you guys want to tag us in any social media, any pictures you have here, that you take of you guys having a fun time, doing any of these awesome events we've mentioned, tag us on any of your social medias with FTO 2024. And we also have a con photo dump group, which if you guys aren't in it already and want to be in it, then you can either post in the main group on Telegram or contact us on our Telegram channels as well. We'll try to get you out of that as soon as possible. It's a really cool thing because, if everybody just kind of shoves all their photos in one area, we can come back and look at it and be like, oh wow, look at how much fun we've had over the year, we've grown. We still got the photos from last year in there.
From back to 21, actually.
Yeah, so it's a really great thing. Everybody can, and if you met like a really cool suitor or a really awesome artist and you didn't catch their name, you can go find them in the picture, like, oh hey, I know you, and it just be more places and more ways for you to get to know your fellow con goers, know your staff, and just have a good time and participate.
And most importantly, it's a place Tony can find pictures of himself.
Yeah. Well, it also helps because we use those pictures when we're making presentations. Like we've got the Furry 101 panel later today with me and Con Mom. I think she's out there. But where we're going to help everybody who's kind of new and uninitiated or just new to furry cons. Anyone's welcome. We have got a lot of pictures from everybody having a fun time last year's Oh, yeah, and at the very end of the con every year, again, this con is 100% for you guys, so there's going to be a post-con survey, which will be sent out to everybody's email addresses, whatever email address you registered with. And that will help us, see some feedback, pros, cons, things we could do better next year. We read every single one of those reviews, and we take them into account. I think one of them last year was like, well, you guys didn't have much stuff with the theme of, and I think we've addressed that this year. We got lots of dinosaurs. But yeah, so, just let us know what you're thinking, good, bad, or ugly. We're here for you guys. We are here to make sure that you guys have the best weekend that you can. And, again, we're going to be keeping everything up to date with whatever updates need to happen, with the weather particularly, and anything that needs to change locations. We will be sure to let you guys know. Telegram is the first source, and we would also announce it on the walkie-talkie. Oh, yeah, the con store. So we've got a new improved con store right out the door, right across there, where anybody who was going to register probably saw it already. We've got merch from our previous years in 2022, 2023 with the Alien Invasion and Safari Takeover themes, as well as anybody who wants to buy a shirt for this year. Anything you want to buy there, because we will be doing tie-dye later, so if you want to get those shirts, it's great. You can get these cute FTO dinosaurs. It's got FTO 2024 on there. I love mine very much. It's very squishy. And we've got a bunch of other things there that you can just, go see what you like and enjoy there. So that will be open, and you guys can get all kinds of merch that you want. And again, that just goes to help make this con better and better. So be look out for that. And everything else?
Any questions?
How are we doing? Are we good on time?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, so if any of y'all have any questions for us, anybody?
I got one here.
Oh, okay.
The restaurant, are they open till 8 o'clock every night, or are they gonna stay open later for us?
Let's see.
It's just the normal hours.
It's just the normal. It's gonna be just the normal hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned his mic off again.
I was gonna do it.
You keep great.
These cards are not.
Just hold it down.
Okay. Robber. All right.
Any other questions?
Any other questions? No? Okay, well, we're super excited to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming to Furry Takeover 2024. Dynamite!